Last Shabbat, our board member Michael Walder celebrated his son's Shon Bar Mitzvah. In his beautiful speech, he alluded to a story I told several years ago. He told of a man who did well financially and, as a sign of gratitude, built a magnificent synagogue for his community. He hired the best architect and spared no expense. When the community members gathered for the dedication, they were taken by the splendor and the attention paid for details of the new house of worship. But there was one thing missing. Nowhere in sight were there any candelabras with which to illuminate the sacred space. Could their generous benefactor forget to install lights? Soon they received their answer. Each family was given a lamp and was asked to bring it with them when they came to the synagogue, light it, and place it in a special alcove near their seats. When they all came together to the synagogue was beautifully lit. But when some stayed home, there were dark spots across the sanctuary. What a beautiful image of each person bringing their own unique light that together with the others create a bigger light, the soul of the community. Only that this year our community members could not bring their lights to Temple Beth. In-person participation was limited, and in many cases people's own lights were dimmer than ever. The pandemic, with the uncertainty, fear and loneliness that came along with it, diminished our own lights. Therefore, we realized that it was our responsibility, the professional staff and the lay leaders, to do the best we could to bring the light into your homes. Without taking unnecessary risks with our own health, we found ways with which to connect and provide for your religious, spiritual, educational, and social needs. We opened the One School already last June, albeit with a small number of kids, but with gratitude from the parents who needed a place for their children. Our religious school offered an in-person path along with a virtual one. We led all services from our sanctuary, knowing that the sight of the bima and the ark brings you comfort. And we were the first synagogue in the area to allow in-person participation. We had over 40 Bnei Mitzvah, all in the temple, and all were happy and meaningful despite the circumstances. We were there for the mourners with funerals and shivas, combining a small in-person gatherings with virtual participation. We taught classes, sent daily and weekly videos, organized drive-thrus for holidays, and celebrated Shabbat with our young friends out in the parking lot. And our sisterhood and men's club showed their creativity in the many ways they provided for people to connect with each other. When we received requests from our members, we tried to say yes, even when saying no was much easier. For example, while safety regulations did not allow us to have a kiddush after Bnei Mitzvah service, when a family asked to provide their guests with a kiddush to go, we found a way, as we did when another family asked to bring food trucks for their daughter's bat mitzvah. We should be proud of our staff, leadership, and volunteers who worked this year harder than ever to send you light during the dark times of the pandemic. We are ready now for all of you to come back to TBA with your own lights and to continue to illuminate the sacred path we are taking together. Thank you.